Welcome to day one of my $70 binary options challenge. Today, I will show you exactly how I trade, journal, and manage risk live. A quick shout out to Trusted Sports channel and LMBO Binary Trading Academy. These two channels contributed greatly to my journey in binary options. Before I begin trading, I will share you my trading analogy and also do a recap of my rules and setup. So, let's go there. The name of my trading analogy is the warfield trading analogy, and that's because I see the market as a warfield. It's a warfield between buyers and sellers fighting for control. That's the way I see it. And in every warfield, you see borders, and borders, I also refer borders as war zones. And war zones is the same thing as key price levels, your support and resistance, your order blocks, your demand and supply zones. These are your war zones. So what I do, the first thing I do when I enter the market is I first identify my war zones. Yes. But before that, I first look at the trend, identify my war zones, my price levels. Then the weapons I use in this fight is my price action. And I use stochastic to detect divergence when there's a change, or to detect divergence to know when a change in trend is coming. Yes, and the rules I set here is max of 12 trades per day. For each day is a max of 12 trades. I hope I don't make up to 12 trades because that will be a series of losses. And I just need 4 wins to finish my trades for the day. Each session just needs a single win, 1 win per session, as I explained in my last video. And in any session, if I have 3 losses, I will stop. So I've done setting my support and resistance levels for each pair. For that pair, LBP is down on 90% instead of 92%. A little bit slow here because looks like my system is lagging and it's kind of affecting the way I interact with the PC. So what I just need to do is, these are not trend norms. I'm meant to follow the trend. But right now, the price is going towards my resistance level and it has entered my resistance zone completely. Before I start trading, I need to know the first amount I'm trading with from my trade manager, 2.11. 2.11. So I have 2.11. So what do I do in this case? That the price is in my resistance zone. The only issue right now I'm having is my system lagging and it's not really good. Well, as of this moment, looks like there's going to be a breakout right now. Will there be a breakout? Yes, there's a breakout. And let's see, I want to switch to 5 seconds time frame to confirm if this breakout is going to be a yes. I'll take a sell trade here because let's see, it hasn't broken out of this region. I would have, yes, it has broken out of. I want it to break out. Then if I take my sell trade, let's see. Let's switch to 1 minute time frame and I will share the results. Will this be a win or a loss? Let me take a screenshot. So that trade was a win. Done with first session. I was able to snap the screenshot in time. Now, a quick explanation on why I took this trade. I took this trade because I got 5 seconds confirmation. Let me take you to my 5 seconds. First, it was like this. My candle has entered my strong resistance zone. Yes, it's a very strong resistance zone. And I knew that if it enters the resistance zone, it will definitely reverse. But I cannot just enter the trade without confirmation. So what I needed was to get a reversal candlestick pattern, which was this. I would have loved to take the trade immediately, but this was the first end. This line was the first end of my support. I needed it to cross because if I took the trade earlier on, this line could prevent my, yeah, it could push my trade up. But having the confirmation that my candlestick was able to cross this below, I took my trade down here and
I booked profit. So we are done with the first session, and we have yes 5-1. We have 3 more sessions to go. So let's new session. So let's think the amount up. I'm having some 6.64. Let's put it on the trade manager. So I'm trading this time with 2.16. Looks like it's refusing to form a lower high and wants to form a higher high. If I get a reversal candlestick pattern that crosses above this line, I'll go with buyers. Now, if you look closely, I could see a rounded number here. Now, if prices expect this rounded number, it's safe to go with buyers. So we just wait. I hope my system lag will not make me make incorrect entry. Oh, my system lag. I'm not taking it. I could have taken it, but my system lagged. I need to wait for the price to actually break into the zone. Then I switch to my 5 seconds time frame and wait for a reversal. But what I'm seeing right now is it is using this rounded number region as support. But we have a very close resistance point here, which I use my 5 minutes time frame to set, breaking into my support. I want the second candle to form. It's breaking out. There's my 5 seconds. Now let's wait for a candlestick reversal pattern before we hit sell. 3, 2, 1. So let's take sell. Let's see the outcome of this trade. Would we win it? Oh. So hello guys, we won the trade, just that I had a power failure that took off took off my monitor before I could screenshot that trade. But if you see my results here, you can see I have 2 wins already.
To share with you the results of my trade today. And yes, I had 2 wins and 3 losses. As I said earlier, while doing my challenge setup, I said I will stop trading after 3 losses, which I did. Unfortunately, which I am yet to understand, is why my system was lagging while I was trading. It was frustrating and it contributed to my 3 losses in a row while I was recording. And I'm still experiencing some little lag. Let me show you the trades that I lost and my journal. I was lucky that I was able to take a screenshot of the trade. So let's expand this. This was the trading setup that I took. I saw a reversal pattern. I was expecting this red candle to the test back and I will make my entry here. But when it came down, I did not take note of the support level down here and I entered the trade. And just before the trade ended, okay, my system is loading again. Just before the trade ended, I lost the trade and I'm experiencing the same system lag failure as I did. So I was my journal. What went wrong? I felt I was open for a next win, and the lesson learned. I learned to observe my support and resistance levels well before I take my trade, and that's the reason why I had a loss in that my trade. Well, let's check the next loss. So let's go to my fourth trade, which was also a loss. I bought on this trade, and it was on a downtrend. Let's expand the picture. I got a reversal here in which I entered the trade when I saw it cross the line. But one thing I figured is I planned on taking a ejection trade on the previous candle. I was not keeping in track of my timer above, which you can see at the top left corner. But I was expecting that my trade would buy after seeing this reversal candlestick pattern, and I saw there was a gap up above my support line, but the trade came to be a loss. How do I feel? Losses happens and I learn every day. So for the last trade, the third trade that I had a loss. Wow, all my trades today was on 5 seconds. Wow. For the last trade, let me expand. This trade, yes, the mistake I made here in this trade was I took this trade
without a clear reversal confirmation to sell just because I saw this strong bearish candlestick. I didn't look at this rounded number line here, which was what pushed the price back up, and I lost in this trade. So I put the details about the trade, the lesson I learned in 5 seconds time frame. I should look for any close support or resistance line before entering my trade. What went wrong? The pattern and the date I took the trade. So that's it about the trade. Now I'm down to $61.15. We go again tomorrow.